The UK's relationship with China is under scrutiny, and a recently collapsed spy case has brought the complexities of this relationship into sharp focus. This is a story of espionage, political maneuvering, and the delicate dance of international relations. The government has just released key witness statements related to a case that surprisingly fell apart. Two men, Christopher Cash and Christopher Barry, were accused of spying for China. The charges were unexpectedly dropped last month, causing a stir among ministers and MPs. These statements, penned by the Deputy National Security Advisor, Matthew Collins, paint a picture of a UK government grappling with the threat of Chinese espionage. The first statement was provided in December 2023, under a Conservative government, and the subsequent two were submitted this year after Labour took power. In his statements, Collins highlighted the extent of China's alleged espionage activities, stating that they threaten the UK's economic prosperity and the integrity of its democratic institutions. He pointed to actions believed to be orchestrated by Beijing, including a cyber attack on the UK Electoral Commission between 2021 and 2023. But here's where it gets controversial. While the statements detailed the threat posed by China, they also emphasized the government's commitment to a positive economic relationship with the country. This balancing act between national security concerns and economic interests is a key theme. The released documents reveal that in December 2023, Collins concluded that Chinese intelligence services conduct large-scale espionage operations against the UK. In February 2025, he stated that China presents the biggest state-based threat to the UK's economic security. And in a third statement in August, he reiterated these concerns. The case collapsed because the prosecution was unable to obtain sufficient evidence, with the Director of Public Prosecution citing the need to explicitly label China as a national security threat at the time of the alleged offenses. And this is the part most people miss. The statements also detail the allegations against Cash and Barry. It's alleged that Barry was recruited as an agent and directed to utilize Cash, who had access to the Commons China Research Group, CRG. The information gathered allegedly included details about a meeting with a senior Chinese Communist Party leader and the potential appointment of Tom Tugendhat MP as a minister. But here is a twist. Cash has maintained his innocence, stating he's been placed in an impossible position without the opportunity for a public trial to prove his innocence. The case against Cash and Barry, who were charged under the Official Secrets Act in April 2024, when the Conservatives were in power, accused them of gathering and providing information prejudicial to the safety and interests of the state between December 2021 and February 2023. The crux of the matter? The Conservatives claim the government didn't provide enough evidence because it didn't want to damage relations with Beijing. However, the Labour government argues that the prosecution had to be based on the Conservatives' stance on China at the time of the alleged offenses. What do you make of this complex situation? Do you believe the government is striking the right balance between national security and economic interests? Share your thoughts in the comments below.